Peace. This is a meat and potato sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is distance and the left-hand path. For those that choose to practice the so-called left-hand path, one of the things I want to let you know is that the further you go down the so-called arcane rabbit hole, the more that not only you will change, you will become more stoic when it comes to certain things. And this may frighten a lot of people because people are always inquisitive. Is that, okay, once I start this journey, what can I expect? Don't have expectations, but I will clarify this point. You are not going to be emotional as much as you used to be. That's not to say that things won't happen in your life that won't get a rise out of you, but it won't be as often. And this can scare people because they think that they're going to become some android or robot. No, it isn't. But one of the things that you have to understand is in practicing magic, you have to have control of your emotions, or you're going to do things on the spur of the moment, like doing some spell out of revenge or to get some X back. So you are going to be able to work on your emotions because you got to remember, we live in a culture where people, unfortunately, through a myriad of reasons, are triggered very easily. Everything gets them upset. Everything gets them angry. Everything gets on their bad side. This is the world and the paradigm that we live in presently. And as I worked with Lucifer more and more, as well as Astaroth, as well as Oribus, Marbos, and others, you have to be able to control your emotions. So things don't trigger me or get to me as much as they used to. It's not that I don't care, but I'm not that bleeding heart that I used to be ages ago. And hopefully you're going to have to understand that, because when you're practicing this, whether it be the demiurge or parasites or anything, all they got to do is take a certain situation or something from your childhood, and they can relegate you back to what you used to be and keep you right there. So the whole purpose is learning to not be devoid of emotion, but learning to master it. Or that emotion will not only master you, but it will be dominant in your life. So you have to learn that and stop feeling bad about, oh, well, this may happen or that may happen. No, don't let that get to you. That's inconsequential. I'm going to say this. I remember where I used to watch the television set, the fourth branch of media, and you would see all these shootings, all this, all that. And I look at it now and I'm like, okay, that's unfortunate, but it doesn't make me want to bust out the TV or do anything like that. So that doesn't happen no more. Why? Because I have learned to master and then channel my emotions, and that in itself will make your magic stronger. You got to remember, whatever emotion you have, whether it be sadness, anger, or rage, if it's not channeled correctly, it will eat you from the inside out. So it's okay to be distant. Just like if certain family members didn't want to be around me or whatever, that would just have me have sleepless nights. Now it's like, okay, I don't check for nobody that don't check for me, and I don't try to friend chase, family chase, cousin chase. I don't do any of that no more. And that's what you have to understand. Distance is not a bad thing. Get out this fantasy world where you think it's a bad thing. Once you do this, once you go to the left, not only will you find out what you're made of, but you will relish what you are yet to become. So it's okay to be distant when you are dealing with this path. So I don't get into the silly things about politics or debates or anything like this. Oh, I can take my stand, of course, on a lot of things, but certain things don't eat away at me like they used to. And trust me, that will happen to you. Certain things won't get to you no more. Like your baby daddy or your so-called baby's mother or whatever. They will do things to push your buttons purposely. And they'll be like, aha, I got you. But then when you don't feed into it, you're like, all right, is that how you feel? And this, that, and the other. And there's so many angels or demons that can teach you this. So many. Bilal can teach you this. Nama can teach you this. Renault or Runway can teach you this. Control your emotions. Distance is good. The reason this distance is so good, once you learn this, then you are taking your power back. And that with itself is a gift. So with that, that is your meat and potato source for the day. I'm the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.